Hey guys, today I'm making a video that's a little different to what I'm used to. I don't normally make gameplay videos, I normally just save that for the stream, but I just got my final copy of Horus from the Super Wishing Fountain. And that's my 7th copy I needed. It is actually the 2nd Horus I've managed to pick up from the Wishing Fountain in the last 2 weeks. And that was just by spending 20 chips, 10 the time before, 10 this time, just got super lucky. So it's E3 Horus time, guys. And I'm super excited, because first thing we need to do is we need to get this Demon Hunter to 9 stars so we can use her as fodder. Now, if you didn't just see the little video I put and then quickly deleted, what I was doing is I was trying to do Demon Hunter. I was like, why is this not working? I'm clicking on her. Why is it not working? Turns out I need to press confirm, guys. I'm just a complete moron. So yeah, there we go. Now we're going to awaken our Demon Hunter to 9 star so we can use her as food. So, swinging across to the Shadow faction, let's awaken our boy Horus. Now, please evolve this hero to max tier. Let's do it. So now that our Horus is finally level 100, we can start leveling him up. Now, there is news of a Bade work, so I'm going to avoid using my copies of Bade. So I'm just going to use my Aiden copies, because Starlight's basically the new Aiden with her buff. So, you know, we can say bye to Aiden. Not entirely the new one. Oh, I'm doing it again. I'm not pressing confirm. Arrgh. Right, there we go. So we get him up, and then we'll do this again another couple times, just to get him to a good level. Now, here's hoping we haven't messed up. So that's him to 8 star. Now we're going to use a copy of Horus. Should probably use this one that's 100. And then throw in the Aiden. And then I'll use these 2 corpse demons here. And then finally we use 2 Horus copies. Oh, didn't press confirm. 2 Horus copies, field, and then that Demon Hunter we just made to take us up to 10 star. Now, you're probably thinking, how on earth are we going to get him to E3? We don't have any 9 star fodders sitting around. What we're going to do, guys, I'm going to do something ballsy as hell. We're going to regress King Barton, because I'm going to use Horus as my slot 1 hero now. So, bye-bye King Barton. I was thinking about making a Horus Barton Ruin team with Jara, but Ada's too strong to just not use, so I'm gonna go and use Horus. This is terrifying. Because I'm getting rid of King Barton. I mean, I'll still keep the copies, but it just means that he's getting regressed. And, yeah. Scary. So there you go. I now have 7 copies of King Barton, 4 fodders, and a 10-star fodder, which should just be enough to take him up. We got a load of gold and a load of dust from that. So now E3 Horus, here we come. So, straight up, we'll just do it. Where is... How do we do it again? We click on here, isn't it? There we go. We throw our dummy in there. Horus enable. And again. And then finally, for the last time, we'll use that 10-star fodder and enable him to E3. So there you go, guys. We have our E3 Horus, and this is going to change my lineup significantly. I'm going to have to level him all the way up. So let's just go through this. Hopefully I've got enough gold to do it. Here's hoping. But yeah, there we go. And hopefully we can now... we need to give him a good stone, so I'm going to upgrade this. And I'm thinking of going for HP block and giving him the magic stone sword. I think that's the safest build to go for him, because it's just giving him everything that King Barton had, which for me seems perfectly fine. When I start running out of gold, we'll do some broken spaces with our new Horus and take him basically as far as we can to get more gold. So this should be fun. So there's attack. I can't... Oh, I can upgrade this further. Holy damage and attack, that's fine. And now we're going to have to go back. So because we regressed our King Barton, we're now able to take our Heart Watcher and cruise to 10-star because we now have those 9-star fodders. So that's really going to help our progress. So I'm going to quickly just throw in 2 Heart Watchers. Oh, I didn't press confirm again. Haha. 2 Heart Watchers here. Here's the Dragon Slayer. And then that dummy to get our Heart Watcher to 10-star. And I'm going to do the same again for cruise. So there we go. Now we've got 2 fantastic 10-star heroes at our disposal. So now I'm going to level up Heart Watcher as high as we can. Hopefully we can get her to a strong enough level so that she doesn't die too quickly in PvE. And yeah, now let's enter PvE and see how we do. Now, I'm hoping that we'll be able to beat these, get the 135 million gold, and just go off with loads of good stuff. So let's enter the battle. Let's see how we do. Hopefully Heart Watcher can survive long enough. But I do know that Foolishes are quite problematic to fight, so we'll have to see. Ooh, Heart Watcher nearly dead there. Hopefully Belrain can heal her back up if we're lucky. Yes, she can. Perfect. And this should mean a really strong fight for us, with Heart Watcher making it to the end, and Horus dealing a lot of damage because of that. Now, Horus is wearing a warrior damaging artifact, and it's the shadow-specific one as well, which should really help him with his armor break. So we'll just have to see how well we do here. But yeah, I'm expecting good things. So we're already getting some massive damage numbers here. Heart Watcher helping to rack that up. And I'm just quietly excited to see how well we do. I mean, I'd rather have a Sigmund on this team, but I mean, really, Valkyrie still does a lot of work on her own. And we might even be able to do this without the deer pet, I'm not sure. Big damage. So there we go, guys. We managed to do 321 million, which is very nice, and Horus showing why he's one of the best PvE heroes in the game, and he's not even maxed yet, so that's really exciting. So we'll try Dragon now. That'll improve our crit chances and our holy damage. So the main thing we're going to see is, does this pet give Heart Watcher enough health that she can survive 2 hits from the Foolishes right at the start? No. So okay, we're going to need Deer for this one. Yeah, because that meant we were only able to get 269, which is still good, but it's not the number we were after. So let's try again with Snake. Again, this is just an experiment. It's probably going to fail, but we'll see. Skip. And Heart Watcher, yeah, Heart Watcher didn't manage to survive. You can just see from that damage that, yeah, Heart Watcher didn't make it. But if we, then I'm imagining if we put Deer on, she should be able to do it. So it seems that Deer for us right now is the best pet, because it means that Heart Watcher is able to survive those first 2 hits. Yeah, just about. And then the Belrain heal keeping her alive. So yeah, definitely the best one to use for us right now is Deer, just to keep that Heart Watcher alive. Because I get people asking me all the time, which is the best pet to use in PvE? Well, now it means we can smash out a load of fights knowing that this is the best lineup we have. Taking out Jara, putting in Ada, and put them in the same order they were in, just so there's no variance. We had Deer, and hopefully that's enough to kill. Yeah, we managed to kill the final boss there, so that's a lot of gold for us, and that means we're able to max up our Heart Watcher and our Horus, so we can see some really big damage numbers in future fights, which is really exciting. So let's get his stone all the way up, because we've now got the gold to do that. So no, we don't want him with speed, we want with HP block. Just because that's... Oh look, he's got it there. So we could actually lock it in. Oh, it's going to cost us 30,000. I don't know, guys. Maybe we keep it, maybe we don't. You know what, I'll just upgrade again. Skill damage precision, yeah, we definitely want to replace that. Convert. Attack. That's interesting. I'll take attack for now, just so we can see the kind of PvE damage he's going to do. And we'll take the Magic Stone Sword off of Ada. And actually, no, you know what? Let's go with how he was, and let's see the numbers we can get out of him now from PvE fights. Giving him the Warrior one, and yeah, everything else looks like the way it was. So let's do some fights against them PvE bosses again. So back to Broken Spaces. This time it's the Abyss one. So if we just battle, same team as before. Actually, I wonder if Heartwatcher can now survive. So I'm going to put in Dragon just to see if Heartwatcher is able to survive these first few rounds. I expect she can, but we'll have to make sure and check. Oh no, because they do extra damage against Abyss. So yeah, it doesn't look like it's Heartwatcher's day here. But skipping ahead. Wow, we still get some massive numbers out there. Horus still ahead of the pack. I wonder if changing to Deer will adjust any of that. It just really depends on whether Heartwatcher can survive at 10-star. No, she's not living here, guys. So it's definitely not Deer for this fight. It seems that we can't even run Heartwatcher. What a shame. But yeah, it's pretty cool. The damage numbers we're getting from Horus are massive. Now we need to move into PvP. It doesn't matter that we can't get this Horus, this Cruz all the way up. We're not using him for his health. We're using him to die. So let's try it. Let's try it in PvP. So I'm going to switch this into the right stuff, and then we can give it a try. Actually, I'm wondering, if we've got attack here, what's his block number? So his block is 85%. I wonder if we want to give him... No, I think that's fine. 85% is perfectly reasonable. And then we'll... Do we run Belrain? No, we're not going to run Belrain, so we can give the Stun Immune artifact to Aspen. And that should be the team. Let's give it a try. Let's see how we do. So I'm going to throw this out into PvP. As our defensive lineup. We've got Horus in slot 1 now, and the others are as they were. Put Ada in slot 2. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Hopefully, having Horus on the team rather than King Barton should improve our win rate. Let's go against Crush. Let's go ambitious, and let's see how we do against Crush. I'm not going to skip the battle. Let's see how it does. So, straight up there, DA petrifying us, showing us why she's a good hero, petrifying my Ada, but not managing to hurt the Horus or the Aspen. Ooh, wow, big damage there. Sadly, Horus dying really quickly. So maybe HP block's the way to go for him. How much damage did we get out of him? Not enough, it seems. He died way too fast. Yeah. Okay, and Ada didn't go off, so let's try again. Same team against the same lineup. I wonder if it'll make any difference. We'll have to see. So Cruz managing to stun their Cruz and their DA, but that's not good enough. Again, Horus dying really quickly there. But that's just the nature of these nearly good versus evil teams here. It's basically a good versus evil team, but with Horus instead of one of the lights. Not Horus, Cruz, sorry, instead of one of the lights. Crush beating us there. I'm going to try against him as a friend, just so I'm not wasting fights, because he is on my friends list. And we're going to try similar lineup, but this time we're going to run... we're going to run Deer Pet, just to see if that makes any difference. So is that DA that's managing to petrify our Ada, which shuts us off quite early. But there we go, we didn't get petrified that time, so that's good. But Horus is sadly locked out, which... Ooh, right, Mim managing to damage me there. Dear. Seems that we can't beat Crush's team, which is a shame. So I'm assuming we're going to have to switch this down to a much more resilient artifact. Stone, sorry. Holy damage attack HP. Sounds good to me. Let's give that one a try. Let's see if that's going to make Horus do any more or less damage. So let's find Crush again and throw our team out. So this should mean our Horus is much more resilient against hits. It will massively increase his health pool. And hopefully he's able to rack up and stay alive. Yeah, okay, we're seeing him living much longer here. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That one tiny change, guys, has completely changed our ability to win this fight. Look at that. One tiny little change. And we win. Let's see how we do again. It might have been a pure coincidence, so I'm going to see it out again. But you can just see Horus not dying there. And every time he gets hit, the opponent is getting massively damaged by his passive, which means that Aspen can come in and mop up. Sadly, his active didn't manage to do that, but if no one's dying, it means Mims aren't going off, and that means Horus has more time to rack up his buff every time we use our active skills. Wow, big damage from a burst there from Horus, and hopefully our Aspen's able to clean up. Yes, he is. So there you go, guys. All it took was one little stone change to make our team go from winning to losing. So if you don't believe how good stones are, there's some evidence for you. Just making that Horus a little more resilient, definitely helping out here. Now, this doesn't look very good. We got our three main heroes, Ada, Aspen, and Horus, all petrified at the beginning from that Dark Arthendal, which completely shut us off. Like, we couldn't do anything there. People have asked why I moved Dark Arthendal up the list, guys. That's exactly why. Like, we're back in a format now where CC does stuff. So that was really interesting to see. Let's try again. One more little fight. I mean, our Horus is petrified, but it's not so bad because Aspen and Ada are both off. Half their team's dead. All we need now is for Horus to wake up, or Aspen to make some big burst, and Horus to help clean up. No! Crush's Aspen went off before mine, which pretty much meant curtains for me. Let's see how we do again. Okay, the Petrify this time has hit Valkyrie and Cruz, so we should be able to go off comfortably. We've got our four main heroes that want to avoid CC perfectly fine. And of course, Mim's always going to be fine because Mim's control immune. But yeah, they're our main damage dealing combo, so this should be okay. One other option I could do is remove the Mim, replace him with a Valentino, which I can do. I just don't have the gold at all to do that. Right now, and he's petrified, so that means it's game over for the opposing Aspen as our Aspen cleans up. Now, what you'll realize is we've been doing all that with the Deer Pet, so let's see what adding the Dragon Pet does, and if that makes any change to the win rate. We could just make us lose, or it could make us win, because now that Horus is a little more resilient, potentially crit is the way to go now, so we're going to have to see. Will that extra holy damage and crit be enough to clean the game up a little faster? Wow, big bursts there from Aspen. And Dragon coming in now, buffing our team. And hopefully we get some big crit numbers here. No, they're Aspen able to kill us. And with 4 guys left standing, it seems like Deer's the pet for this team. Rather than the Dragon which I was using alongside King Barton. So it's interesting, right? If you change your heroes up, have an experiment with the different heroes, different monsters you've got, and see how that affects your win rate. So this should be okay. The only issue is our team is that little bit squishier. Oh, no, it's not enough. It's not going to be enough because Crush uses Deer. I don't. That means, unless we can get a stun here, no, we can't. He's going to get that Deer heal, and I'm pretty much dead. Yeah, out of here. Right, so Deer is the pet to use. That's good to know. So if we head back into Arena, we reset our defensive team. That was some fun little testing. So there you go, guys. I've got rid of my Barton, E3'd Horus, made 10-star Heartwatcher and 10-star Cruise. That was a fun little thing to do. And yeah, I don't normally make gameplay videos, but if you enjoyed this, you know, give it a like, give it a subscribe. And you can support me in all my links down below. I've got Patreon if you want to back me on there. And of course, you can come see the Twitch streams live every Thursday night at 23:30 GMT. Thank you for watching, guys, and as always, happy idling.